Good evening and welcome to 549 Media's coverage of Perham Yellowjacket activities. We thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by these fine sponsors: KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Jack Rivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's game is also brought to you by New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Now let's head to the game on the 549 Media Network. Hey, we're back in the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. As we get ready to go for this contest for the 11th place between the Yellowjackets and the Roseville Rams. Again, we'd like to thank all our sponsors that have made these broadcasts possible throughout the day and the year. Starting with, I'd like to thank Hammers Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware, Perham Health, New Horizons Realty, Nias Family Sales, United Community Bank, EOT Insurance, Jack Rivers Realty, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, KLN Family Brands for making all these broadcasts possible. Nice Family Sales as well in there, and also Perham Area Community Center, which will have their ads coming up here shortly. Working on those as they have jumped on as well. We appreciate that support. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jason Groth and Lance Rock. Now we're just a few minutes away from the start of this one as we have warm-ups between the Yellowjackets and the Rams. Shortened warm-up because the Yellowjackets just got done, so the Rams now getting loose. They've had a little bit of a delay and break. That tends to happen sometimes. One court ends up being about an hour faster than the other sometimes, and that's, as you prepare a tournament and plan a tournament, you kind of look at why does that happen? Well, with this format, the teams that are playing each other all the way through, win or lose, are actually about even because it's seeded that way. You're not seeding. After that first round, it's pretty much you're on par with the teams that you're used to playing.
Right, and it sends for a lot more three-set matches where you don't have those 2-and-out quick matches. And I think that's what makes, if you can bracket a tournament, you and I have talked about this in the past, pool play is fine, but you could be the really good team in a pool where you just walk through all the other teams, and then it takes that long to get, it doesn't take long to get through those. I like this where you're actually in a tournament atmosphere type playing, and it's kind of the survival of the fittest. You end up where you're supposed to be, I believe, when this is done. And for the Yellowjackets, I don't think this is where they wanted to be starting the day, but now you're battling for pride, and you're battling for what happens when things don't go exactly how we have planned it. Let's still get focused and give our best effort.
We're just a few minutes away, so we'll take a quick timeout.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Welcome back into the Hive. Both teams huddling, getting ready for this contest between the Yellowjackets and the Rams.
Yeah, we're just a few seconds away from our final broadcast of today, Jason, and it's so strange to think that we just started fall activities, and now we're talking playoffs, and winter will be rearing its ugly head. I know it doesn't feel like it when it's 80 degrees and windy every day, but I think we've both lived here long enough to know it'll be here before we know it.
Frost advisories, other weather warnings that have been going on this weekend. But the one place you could say it's warm is here in the Hive, where it's heating up as the Rams and the Yellowjackets get ready to go for this contest for 11th place of the KLN Friendly Brands Invitational. I'd like to thank KLN as well, sponsoring this great tournament. They give out nice awards to the teams, especially the top teams that participate in this tournament and enjoy it. So we're getting ready to go. The Rams will have first serve to start things off. Starting with the serve will be Claire Baumgartner. Coast with the set there, Caldor into the net. And Roseau starts out. And the early lead, 1-0.
And maybe this will be the flip over a little bit. The Yellow Jackets have started hot in most of the games so far, and this one didn't quite go their way. So let's see if they can pick up and start swinging, and that's a nice one right there.
And Pulver finds the line for the kill, and we're tied at 1. Now Coast will serve. Griffin and Kunza will sub in and out. And the good thing about a tournament, too, is you get to flush that last contest and start new fresh right away.
Well, there's not much time. You're not even going to another practice, and for the Yellow Jackets, they didn't even hardly get time to cool down, and they're starting again.
Griffin, nice shot to keep that alive, and now it's sent over by Hackle. The Rams with a chance in the middle. Sending that one with the attack was Anna Olven. Now Keldor sends that over. Will they go to Olven again? No, they go the back set to number 7. That's Aubrey Egg, and she gets it down for a kill. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and Roseau's on the attack here, and sometimes it's a battle of attrition right here, Jason. You just played for so long in the Yellow Jackets. This is a long day.
Coast to Griffin. Griffin, nice play there. Momentarily by Hovda to keep it alive. Through the block, Nelson dives. Yellow Jackets just can't get their Coast. Was tracking down the other side, and they had to come back. Couldn't get to it. 3-1 Rams.
And I'll go back to the beginning, Jason. You had talked about Jocelyn Griffin, and she's continued to swing really well.
Chauvel Kokemoose with the nice, or Nakamoose with the nice serve for Roseau. Battle at the net. Caldor sends it over, but it's out. That's 4-1 Rams. Nakamoose is one of those hockey names up there you hear.
Definitely.
With the serve off the tape. The attack, and just missing long on the attack was Cora Lundbaum. But no, it is a kill for Lundbaum. They had called a tip. That's 5-1.
I didn't see that one, but
Lundbaum, another hockey name from Roseau. Now also volleyball names. Lundbaum on the attack, blocked by the Yellow Jackets. Hackle for Pulver. Played there by Nakamoose. Sent back, getting an illegal hit on the set. And it's now 6-1 Roseau.
and I don't know if it's just today, Jason, or the tournament atmosphere, but it sure seems like one team or another jumps out really fast, and it gets to be a 6-1, 7-1, 8-1 lead before you even have really a chance to get the names down.
That one's put into the net there by Lundbaum. Scoreboard shows 5-2. I might be ahead of myself. And I'll adjust our scoreboard as Wolf will serve. 5-2 is the score. On the attack, Lundbaum. Coast now for Hackle. Roseau communicates, delivers the pass across there for Ulven. Now Hackle in the middle, blocked back by Ulven. Now 6-2 in favor of Roseville.
You just saw the future, Jason. That's all, I guess.
Olivia Mather has checked in. Hackle on the attack, and that one's going to sky up just to our left. And the Yellowjackets with a kill there.
Almost a souvenir for us up here. Nice job by Hackle getting the Yellowjackets back on track, getting the serve of their side.
Scoreboard adjusted to make it now 7-3 as Mulzoff will serve. Set backwards here for Egg on that one. Now it's going to the near side for Griffin. Griffin going cross court. Kept alive by the Rams. Lundbaum attacks. Punched up by Coast. Now Larson will send it over. Played there by Hovda. Pass near side for Lundbaum. Lundbaum the kill. 8-3 Roseau. Pulver will come in for Mulzoff. Nelson for Pulver. And if you're Roseau, you really want to finish strong and enjoy that bus road back home, but now it's put down there by Jovi Larson. It's a nice long windy trip up to Roseau.
You know, and you speak to their coaching staffs when you run into them places, and they just, it's just their location. They're used to getting on buses to go wherever they want. It's second nature. They don't think anything of it. And for me, I don't know. I think it must be getting long in the tooth because getting on those buses is getting harder and harder each year.
Served into the net. And it's 9-4 Roseau. I was just going to ask, do you in the coach's van, or do you ride with that bus back too? Or is there a coach's van?
No coach's van this year. We're all on the bus, but coach buses, we went kind of in style last night. So
that serve goes long to make it 9-5, but I know not every bus rides in style, coach bus wise, and those yellow buses, as comfortable as they may be, seem to be getting smaller and smaller for us older guys as we sit in the front of them.
That, and I don't remember the seats being quite as upright and hard as they are now by the time I get back. But
serve into the net, 10-5.
Certainly has something to do with my age. I know that.
As we get back on track here, it's been all Roseau set one. Serve there by Hovda. Coast there for Caldor. Set in the middle on the attack, sent long there by Ulven. The Yellowjackets, as much as Roseau's had the momentum, the Yellowjackets have hung around and close.
Yeah, they've kept it close enough that they're within striking distance, and that sometimes when things aren't going well, at least you have that going for you here. And if they can string a few points together, put the pressure on the Rams and see how they respond.
Hackle tries to control that attack from Nakamus and does. Sent over by Pulver, and a point there for the Yellowjackets. Pulver directed that with a bump to the near corner for us to make it 10-7, and now Nelson will serve.
Boy, did Pulver just find the right spot there. Got the Rams on the run.
And that one attacked and put down there by Maren Bluffin. Bufflin. I'll get that right. That's 11-7. Coast with the set there for Caldor. Put up there by Hedlund. Now it's set near side off the block. Nelson gets to it on the attack by Nakamus. And now the Yellowjackets are into the net. And it's 12-7 Roseau.
Good effort, and you can try all you want. Sometimes your momentum's going into that net, and whatever you do, you just can't stay out of it, and I think that's what happened for the Jackets.
And Ulven puts that one down at the block at the net to make it 13-7. Nelson Coast looking for Keldor. Blocked back and put down again by Ulvin. And Ulvin reading the floor well for Roseau. And now Roseau will serve again, leading 14-7. Now Pulver send that over. Set in the middle. Attacked by Ulvin. Now back. They'll go with the back set to the lefty that time. That's Egg. And she gets a kill. And Roseau leads 15-7.
And I think that caught the Yellow Jackets off guard, Jason, as it was a long back set. It kind of looped all the way around and was quite the distance. So nice play there by the Rams.
Nia Zacharias in for the Yellow Jackets and an ace serve for Roseau. With that serve is Clara Baumgartner for the Rams.
Yeah, and Baumgartner just laid that right in that area that we talked about, Jason, that the Yellow Jackets are trying to cover up a little bit better than they did opening up. Nice attack there by Zacharias.
Battle to net won by the Yellow Jackets. Just looking at a score update down the road. The Bison pulling off an upset. Say that sarcastically, they're up by 14. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
As Coast with the serve. And now Pulver with the block, but the Rams keeping it alive. Coast back set for Griffin. Griffin blocked but out. And we can hear the power that she brought on that one. As it's 16-9.
Yeah, really nice day by Griffin today. You know, and I think that's going to bode well for the Jackets. Also, Coast serving again and just serves it wide. She's had a really nice day as well and given lots of effort.
And now the Rams with the serve, leading this one 17-9. They put that into the net on the attempt by Nakamoose. That's 17-10. Now serving for the Yellow Jackets, Mikhail Wolf. The attack could find in the middle is Coral Lundbaum, 18-10. And I can see your reaction out of the corner of my eyes. It's something we can see it develop and how it plays out up here from up top.
Yeah, and I feel like a broken record because you could throw it in a coffee can about where that spot is. And again, for the Yellow Jackets, they just haven't been able to clean that up today. And I think that's one of those as the coaching staff looks at film and takes a peek at this, they're going to see we've got to get that middle shored up or it's going to be a long, long end of the season.
Griffin with the attack. The Rams on the attack again off the block and a kill for Lundbaum. That's 19-10 Roseau. Staples and Thief River Falls doing battle to our right. There's a game to our left involving Foston and their opponent. We'll have the bracket. There's a kill for the Yellow Jackets.
Thinking that's Park Rapids over there, but I'm not sure.
I have to agree. That looks like the Panthers. Ball's off with the serve. Set for the attack, Lundbaum, and she gets it down for a kill. Lundbaum makes it 20-11. Now Pulver will come in for Malzoff with Sophie Nelson waiting in the wings. Now serving into your screen is Brieg. Wolf there, now Coast. Set for Larson, sent over. Pass near side, Lundbaum again, and another kill for Lundbaum. That's 21-11.
We've heard that name consistently, Jason, through this set, and they do a nice job of attacking Roseau from different spots on the floor.
Griffin on the attack, but it's blocked back that time by Olivia Mather. That's 22-11. set there for Hackle, and Hackle with the kill for the Yellow Jackets. And it's 22-12.
Nice to see Addie continuing to attack here in the closing parts of today and go back to that opening match of the day. Really nice interview you had with her and getting to know her. I love that feature, Jason, and I think it's great to get to know these players a little bit more than what we see just on the court.
Larson on the attack. That's long. That's 23-12. I hope to have a little bit of a feature on the swimming team as they're having a home event on Tuesday. Plan on being there to have some footage of that. We'll try to air that during the football pregame show. We might have some other stuff as well planned for the football pregame show. That's all coming up on Friday. Hall of Fame night. Yellow Jackets welcoming Morris to town. As Eve Foltz comes in for the Yellow Jackets, as does Bryn Freeland at 23-12. Nelson goes the set for Hackle. Hackle, big attack, but kept alive there by Olsen. And it drops onto the floor for a point for Roseau. Hedlund with the serve. Goes set far side for Foltz. The back row attack, now the set in the middle. And the kill off the block for Olivia Mather, and that'll do it. Roseau takes set one convincingly, 25-12.
Yeah, just too much Roseau in that first one, and they attack from all different directions, Jason. And again, we talked about it earlier, but that middle of the floor, it's just been the nemesis for the Yellow Jackets today. And it seems like every team must be watching and scouting, have somebody in the stands watching because they're all aiming for that spot.
We'll take a break, come back with set number two.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets doing battle with Roseau. Roseau all over Perham in set one, 25-12. And Lance, I know there's a match you might want to touch on, and I'll let you have that moment. A nice opportunity day for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'd probably be remiss and maybe not invited to Thanksgiving if I didn't congratulate my sister and the Staples Motley Cardinals. Third place finish. I know tough 2-1 loss against Barnesville to go into the championship, but rebounded in a 2-0 victory against Thief River Falls. So congratulations to her and her athletes, and now maybe I'll get Thanksgiving dinner too.
That's the key.
That is the key.
You do not want to miss a good Thanksgiving dinner. We're moments away from the start of this one. Hackle, Larson, Griffin in the front. Culver, Wolf, Coast. Nelson will come in once we get started.
Always the interesting thing, Jason, to be really off topic, is everybody who knows me knows I like my shoes, and the trend now is all of the light coloring in shoes. It used to always be team, and then it went to the black shoes, then it was white shoes, and now it's about every color under the rainbow and kind of as bright as you can get. So makes for interesting footwear when we watch events like today.
Yellow Jackets keep it alive. Pass near side, blocked at the net. Yellow Jackets unable to keep it alive though. On the attack attempt there by Claire Baumgartner. And speaking of footwear yourself, going with the flashy blues.
That is because I forgot to pack my other ones this morning, so I had to run to the football locker room and get my practice shoes.
Hackle. Now sent to the far corner there by Nakamoose. And it's down as no coach was unable to get to it on the pass. That's 2-0.
And again, these are maybe the toughest matches to go by when you haven't played your best, and to try to regather and rally here as a team. And again, you're looking for which athletes, Jason, I think that will do just that and hope to lead you further on as at playoff time.
Griffin adjusts and sets that over. Blocked at the net by Hackle, but kept alive by the Rams. Now the back set. And killed there by Abriega, and it's now 4-0 Roseau.
Yeah, and if you were watching Wolf diving for that, you might have thought it was going out. It was tipped at the net, and I think she saw that. So, and so she had to give a great effort and dive for that.
And Hackle with the kill for the Yellow Jackets, puts that one down, makes it 4-1.
I've had a few people ask me, Jason, when you and I work together, that little laugher in the background, and there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes here, and for us, I just want people to know we just love doing this, so that's part of it. So, and we're always cheering on the Yellow Jackets as Roseau gets another point here.
Tough one there. Coast tried to punch that over. Now serving will be knocking loose again for Roseau. A lot of inside humor that we have every once in a while.
Well, we get to spend a little bit too much time together, I think, when these tournament days and winter comes around and we're in the gym most nights. But
Alvin puts that one down. Nakamoose again to serve. Strong serve there. Now far side it goes to Keldor into the net. And you look at some of these girls that are now playing on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. Now they're experienced on the varsity floor, but I don't know if they're really experienced to have played in a tournament the length of this. Most of the tournaments that we go to, the Southwest Minnesota Challenge is a full tournament this size, even bigger, but it's 2 days. This is your one-day grind tournament all the way through. And
right, and if you go into 3-set matches on that's a lot of sets, and and especially when you're going through illness and you're doing a few different things, gathering your legs. But I think ultimately this helps prepare. What if you get into tournament time and you're in that 5-set grinder? This is what kind of gives you, where are you digging deep from when that time comes?
8-2 is the score. Roseau will serve. Claire Baumgartner, and set there. Griffin will have to push that over and finds the hole in the defense and drops that down. But it's also fun that battling through that adversity as you have played some of your best volleyball coming into the tournament with big wins over Detroit Lakes and Frazee. But some of these other teams coming in and played some good volleyball as well, and that's what the Yellow Jackets have ran into today.
Right, and that's what we always talk about. Every coaching staff's preparing a plan to win, and every team comes to win. And so nobody's just going to come out and go, here's a trophy for you. So, both teams are showing great effort here. It's just the execution up to that point has been a little bit better for the Rams right now.
Mather sends that one wide. It's now 8-5. Yellow Jackets clawing back. Coons at the service line. Jones gets to it now. Pulver puts that. Strong attack, but it's dug up. And there Lundbaum sends it over. Now Coast back to Pulver. She has to adjust. Punches it over. Send back Hackle here for Pulver again. And she's able to put that one down. And Mari Pulver with a nice kill has had herself a strong day. And she's one as a senior that's kind of saw some playing time go away a little bit. But she's persevered and battled through today and forced a timeout there by the Rams. And with that, we'll take it with them.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this as I'm a fifth generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community that, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
Welcome you back into the Hive. Yellow Jackets with some momentum, trailing though, 8-6. A kill by Mari Pulver has forced the Rams to call a timeout. Maddie Kunze with a nice run at the service line. Again, the Yellow Jacks playing without Greta Razor, who's out with illness. Kunze will serve, the short serve. There on the attack. Timeout pays off perfectly as Egg buries it for Rozo to make it 9-6.
Yeah, you always hope that when you take a timeout as a coach, that it's kind of like running an inbounds play. You want it to be successful. A nice job by the Rams and their coaching staff getting them back on track.
Set in the middle for Keldor. Rolls it off the block. There's Lundbaum again, but blocked by Coast and Keldor. Keldor passes it to Coast. Coast with the set for Pulver off the block and out. But the Yellow Jackets happen to be in the net.
Yeah, that was tough for the Yellow Jackets right there. It looked like they were going to be successful in getting the point.
Short serve. Nelson dives for it, keeps it alive. Pulver punches it over. Pass near side, Lundbaum. Nelson slides in. Nelson again sends it into the net this time. 11-6, Rozo. Rams up by 5 now. That timeout paid off. Slow to Yellow Jacket run. Now Calder sends it over, and the Rams will have another opportunity to go on the attack. They go to the middle, and it's off the block, and it's kept alive by Kunze. Now they go back to Pulver. Pulver blocked, but the Rams keep it alive. For a moment now into the net is Lundbaum, and the Yellow Jackets will get the point.
Yeah, that was an interesting point there, and good hustle by both teams. It just it's such a battle when you have that block at the net, Jason, and which way that ball can go, and I think it caught the Rams just a little bit by surprise.
Yellow Jackets will have the serve. Kyla Wolf will be doing the honors. The attack by Lundbaum. And the Yellow Jackets, or the Rams are called for 4. That's 11-8.
Yeah, a little miss hit there and then hit the top of the net. Didn't get over.
Wolf will serve. Cross court on the attack that time by Blufflin. Loberno saves it. Now they look for Lundbaum. Nelson comes sliding in to keep it alive. Now Pulver. Nice diving attempt there by Holst, but it's all for naught, and the Yellow Jackets get the point and have cut it back to 2.
Nice job by Pulver on that cross-court attack and kind of keeping them off balance. And Wolf doing a nice job. She's been a spark plug at the service line for the Yellow Jackets in the last few weeks, and she continues that right there with an ace.
And the person who may or may not agree with the announcer Jinx just won a battle there and makes it 11-10. Wolf with the serve. Block at the net in a battle. Hackle gets the point for the Yellow Jackets, and it's tied at 11.
Good battle here for the Yellow Jackets.
And it's good to see the fight from the squad in this set. And that serve into the net makes it 12-11.
The announcer Jinx is tied now after. Wasn't really a call, I guess.
I was going to say there might be a loophole on that one, as there's 2 serves after, too. And Hedlund with an ace serve.
Yeah, and just caught Nelson a little bit on her heels right there. And again, that's the Yellow Jackets. Again, I talked about a guy I teach with who has a sign in his room, keep your feet moving. And that's kind of what the Yellow Jackets have to focus on right here. Is nice job by Hackle sending that one off the Rams and about 4 rows up into the bleachers.
Makes it 13-12. Yellow Jackets by the Somerset Mulzoff. Off the tape, punched up. Rosal sends it over. Hackle passes to Coast. Coast on the set for Hackle on the slide. Hackle finds the line, and it's a kill for Addie Hackle. 13-13. That one was well developed and fun to watch as that was set up.
Yeah, that was a nice play by the Yellow Jackets, and you just watched it unfold, and you could see the smile on their face. That was a good one, and one to lead them here, lead the charge.
Into the nets is Bufflin. And the Yellow Jackets up 14-13. Mulzoff will serve. On our 549 media scoreboard, a shortened one due to the tournament. Sent near side. Tough set, redirect, but unable to adjust. Mid-air is Nakamoose. And the Yellow Jackets up 15-13.
Yeah, that roll down the net shot, it's that 50-50 ball of knowing where that thing is going is crazy, but good one for the Jackets.
Passed up, now called and sent over there by Bufflin. For Larson, but dug out nicely by Hedlund. Punched over there by Nakamoose. Coast gets low for the set and the kill for Larson. And the Yellow Jackets up 16-13. Lumbaum will come in for Rozo. And boy, has the tide turned in this set.
Yeah, it's a little bit like the last match for the Yellow Jackets where they were down Jason and then they came back and won it in 3. Or 2 sets ago, like 2 matches ago, I guess it is now. Days kind of blending together for me.
That one, though, now Rozo on the attack. It's now Hovda to serve after the Yellow Jackets going to corral that one. Goes to the back set for Hackle. Hackle just misses the line on the side, and it's out. And it's now 16-15. Set for Hackle. Reaches, lunges off the tape, punched up. Now she buries it, or tries to, and gets the kill. And it's 17-15.
Yeah, nice rally by the Jackets again, Jason, you said, and they've played with a little bit more spirit here in this this second set.
Hackle will serve as Keldor comes back into the front row. Great serve by Hackle. Block at the net between Coast and Keldor. They keep it alive. Nelson sends it over. And she is hobbling after the little bit of a collision, and that one goes down for a kill. Watching that develop from up here, landed awkwardly, and that's one of those tough ones. As they will check on her. Yellow Jackets will sub. Pulver will come back in. That's for Nelson. Good thing that she is able to walk off, but she'll be getting checked by trainer Colton Lehman. So we have an injury stoppage. And it looks like we're getting everything squared away. Pulver, Nelson was in that Pulver spot in the libero spot, so Pulver just comes back into the floor.
Yeah, and I think they were double checking to see just that. The official went over to the table to get the official rotation.
And now Griffin and Kunza will sub. And now Caldor will sub for Wolf. Or Wolf will sub for Caldor, excuse me. So the Yellow Jackets making a couple of changes with the injury to Nelson. They're done checking on her. Now Molzoff will come in for Pulver as they're rearranging everything on the floor, and I think we're good to go. And I know there's a limit of substitutions in a game.
We might be there at this point, Jason. It's a little bit like a chess match as here we go.
A goal to Molzoff. Now Coast with the set for Hackle. Hackle cross court down for a kill. And it's 18-16. Nelson up, walking around on the bench on the behind as you'd see that. So that's, I think, a good sign. Don't want to speculate.
No, it's just a good sign to see her up and moving around. And sometimes it's that initial scare when things like that on those collisions happen.
Blocked there, sent over. Now the back set for Griffin, and she skies and buries it. Jocelyn Griffin with the kill. And the Yellow Jackets lead by 3. There was a famous quote said in the volleyball here about appears to be okay, and we just try to avoid that one.
From that point on, that is no longer used as that one served long by the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, that was a pretty epic day in announcing on that volleyball match.
That was on another network, though, so
it was.
Might not be able to find that one. Now serving for Brooklyn Hulst.
That right there is a shame that we can't.
And Hackle with the attack. We'll go for Lumbaum. Now Molzoff reads it. Ghost, back set again for Griffin. Griffin blocked back. Lundbaum at the net that time. And it's 19-18.
Boy, and the Rams just don't go away. I really thought the Yellow Jackets, and you don't know if the Nelson injury, just shakes up the lineup just a little bit, and there's one sailed and giving them the point back. But you're hoping that with these substitutions, here's Nelson back in the game. So she does appear to be okay.
Nelson will serve. Pass near side, left-hand attack. Pulver plays it up. Now Pulver again sends that one out on the outside line. 20-19, we're going down to the wire.
It's been interesting. I don't think they mean it to be this way, the Yellow Jackets, but it seems whoever is taking that first attack is then becoming the hitter when it's a front row or a short set. So see if they continue to do that.
Pass far side. And the Yellow Jackets will get the points and lead 21-19 off the air. Rosewell thought there might have been 4 hits on the Yellow Jackets on the block attempt at the net. Now Kunze will come in to serve.
She had a nice run for the Yellow Jackets earlier.
Left-hand attempt now at Kunza, keeps it alive. Coast tracks it down, passes it up. Nelson will send it over. Pass in the middle on the attack. Block at the net, punch back, and the Yellow Jackets. Caldor at the net there for the Jackets with the kill. Makes it 22-19.
And that's kind of more the traditional double block the Yellow Jackets have been using all year. Seems like it was a little tougher for them today to get to it.
We got a timeout. Timeout called by the Rams. We'll take a break.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
Welcome back to the Hive. Yellow Jackets lead 22-19. Hoping to force a third set against Roseau, who, I mean, for lack of better terms, kind of obliterated the Yellow Jackets in the first set. But the Yellow Jackets have responded to the adversity and in set 2 lead 22-19.
Right, and they've just come back and bounced back, and there's another ace. So again, things starting to roll a little bit the Yellow Jackets way right now, Jason, and you can see kind of the smiles and the life picking up here all across the board.
Gunza with another serve at 23-19, but sends that one long. 23-20, the Rams have an opportunity.
I like the idea behind it after that tape shot and short, then send one long.
Egg to serve. Goes at Kunza. Kunza keeps it alive. Coast in the middle for Keldor to the back line. Now Lundbaum. Nelson read it well, kept it alive. Pulver with the opportunity off the pin. 23-21, Roseau coming back, trying to hold off the Yellow Jackets and head north with the 9th place finish. Or, excuse me, 11th place finish. And Lundbaum blocks back, and the Yellow Jackets with the point.
Right, it looks like Yellow Jackets are kind of getting back to their traditional way of playing here, and it's kind of fun to see that double block coming through, and they're reading the ball better, which is another good sight to see. Is I think some of the rotation is getting back a little bit, other than you talked about Razor not being here because of illness.
Kyle Wolf will serve. Pass near side, sent over. Nelson comes up. Coast with the set for Pulver. Pulver just misses the line. And it's out, and it's 24-22. Rams hold off one set point. Now coming in, Greta Hedlund. She will serve for the Rams. Set for Hackle. Hackle off the block. Kept alive by Roseau. They'll send it over the Yellow Jackets. Opportunity again. Goes set for Hackle. Hackle dug up by the Rams though. Coast set again for Hackle. Hackle blocked back and a kill for Roseau on the block, and it's 24-23. Rams hanging around trying to end it here. The Yellow Jackets looking to get that one more point to send it to a third.
I was just going to say the Rams had freed it over 3 times in a row as they serve out, and there it's the point for the Yellow Jackets. I thought it would have to go to the Yellow Jackets' way at some point, and it was the next serve that did that.
We'll take a break, come back, set number 3. 549 Media Network.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Hey, it's Tucker again. Did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the Hive, set 3, the race to 15. In the battle for 11th between the Yellowjackets and the Rams. Two northern rivals squaring off here at the Hive as we get ready to go for this one. Yellowjackets battling some adversity today throughout this tournament and rallied that last time to come back to win 25-23 after dropping set 1 25-12. And it was a good sign to see, if you're a Yellow Jacket fan, which many of us are on this 549 media stream, that the Yellow Jackets were able to battle back.
Yeah, and again, for the Yellow Jackets, it's continuing this. They came up with some really good emotion, and they kind of rallied after Sophie Nelson went down. Then she came back, I think gave them a little bit of a lift and a little bit of a spark, and let's see what they can do. The race to 15, 10 points doesn't sound, but it's a game changer as there's an ace to start it for the Rams.
So Rams jump out 1-0. Serving for Roseau is Clara Baumgartner. And Hackle that time. Now Ghost on the receive from Hackle. She tries to guide it, but Baumgartner's there to die for it, but can't control it, and we're tied at 1.
Yeah, and there's that little push we were talking about, just kind of hanging up in the air and then waiting for an opening and pushing it to that opening. Nice job by Addie Hackle.
Ghost with a nice serve. Set near side, left hand blocked down by Griffin. Now she swings and sends it over, and Griffin gets the kill. And the Yellow Jackets with the lead here in set 3, 2-1. And we talked about earlier, 8 kind of is a key number. I'm almost thinking 10 is more important than 8 on that being the first one.
Yeah, and I think it's all in the difference as we get going. As here's a really nice serve again by Coast. They got to use this free now.
And it's into the net.
And again, I think if it volleys back and forth, I think it pushes that number back a little bit towards 15. If you're up 8-2, I think you're sitting in a good spot. But if it's 8-7, again, I think then you look at that 10 number going, we got to get there.
Ping pongs a little bit at the net. And Roseville gets the battle and the victory. It's 3-2.
Yeah, that was kind of an odd point there. It just, like you said, ping pong is a great word as there's a real short serve handled by Hackle.
She directs, but it's dug up and saved by the Rams. Sent over that time by Hovda. Pass in the middle in the attack, and a kill there for Alden. And Roseville now up 4-2.
And again, the Yellow Jackets got to get in sequence. They got to get in series. They got to get their offense rolling. You can't keep freeing over as there's another ace to the Rams. These teams in this tournament are just going to put that away eventually.
This might be why the experts say the first 8 is usually good, and now it's 5-2.
Yep.
Low serve.
Tough.
Tough serve, but the Yellow Jackets get it over, and it's pounded back into the net. Alvin got a little excited once it came back and tried to direct and catch the Yellow Jackets off guard because a few of them were on the ground. But it's in the net. It's 5-3.
I think the seas parted in front of Alvin, and she just kind of panicked, like, I got to go really fast. And she didn't have to, and she kind of had that look after she hit it in the net, like, what did I do? What did I just do?
Left-hand attack. Nelson there reads the attack from Egg. Now Hackle again. No, that's Larson, excuse me, with the kill, and it's 5-4.
It sounded a little Hackle-ish, and that's what I've seen both out of Griffin and Larson today is the ability to get up there, and they're putting some more power behind that instead of just trying to place it. They're getting after it.
Griffin and Keldor try to come together for the block. It stays on the Yellow Jacket side and drops down to make it 6-4. First to 15 by 2. Set there for Larson. She sends it over. Roseville with an opportunity. They go on the attack. It's blocked back and out. On the attack by Egg, and Roseville now up 7-4.
Yeah, nice block there, just inches out.
Goes to the set. Larson punches it over. On the attack there, run bomb, and a nice block at the net, Caldor. That's now 7-5. Pulver will come in for Larson. Yellow Jackets to serve, but no one knows who's serving. It's Nelson. Nelson with the serve. Sent over that time by Egg. Caldor into the net. And Rozo is the first to 8.
Yeah, we'll see how this prediction plays out here as we're in the final points of the KLN tournament for both of these teams.
Pulver with the kill, coming right into your camera as Pulver makes it 8-6.
Nice answer for the Yellow Jackets.
Kunza will serve. Ghost pass, sets over. Now sent over by the libero, Hovda. Over for Pulver again on the attack. Roseville does a nice job of keeping it alive. Hackle does that there. Battle at the net. Coast wins it for the moment, but Roseville keeps it alive. Now Coast with the set for Caldor. Finds the hole in the defense and gets the kill. And the Yellow Jackets have now cut it to 1 at 8-7. Kunza will continue to serve. Nice serve down the line by Kunza. Through the block and down, though, for a kill for Myron Bufflin. And Bufflin makes it 9-7.
Seems like the Rams just kind of have an answer, Jason, when the Yellow Jackets get within striking distance of taking the lead. They come up with their own attack themselves.
Ghost. Set tipped over by Caldor now. The attack, a block at the net. Nelson trying to save it. Into the crowd it goes. On a unique set attempt by a parent to make it 10-7.
Yeah, we've had a bump a set attempt by a parent, now a set. So look out for the next one. It might be the spike coming back that way.
Back row attack, tackle into the net. Yellow Jackets now lead trail 11-7. Timeouts called by Perham.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Back into the Hive. 11-7 is your score. Roseau leading by 4, looking to close out. Yellow Jackets hoping they have one last run left in them today. But at the net, it's Mather to put it down to make it 12-7.
Boy, Mather did a nice job of just redirecting that ball. She didn't try to do too much with it, just put it where the Yellow Jackets weren't. Short serve again.
Caldor off the tip, and it's going to be 4 on the Yellow Jackets. Makes it 13-7, and we're closing in on a couple of set and match points for Roseau as they lead 13-7. Pulver punches that over. Back set there for the Rams, and that's sent just inside the line for the kill. And it's 14-7, set and match point for Roseau. Set for Pulver into the net, and that will do it. The Roseau Rams knock off the Perham Yellowjackets 2-1 to put the finishing touches on this for Roseau and Perham.
Yeah, and it's been one of those interesting tournaments. You never know how things, you can try to script things out how you think they're going to go, and you're never sure. But again, for the Yellow Jackets, I think you saw some things that you can look at on tape that you go, wow, you can go, Jovi Larson was swinging well today. You mentioned early and often, Jason, that Jocelyn Griffin, same type of thing. I think it's just fun to continue to watch Cam Coast get better every game, and you know what you're going to get out of Addie Hackle every day. And you know, they missed the leadership of Greta Razor. I thought Mari Pulver came in, did a nice job for the Yellow Jackets, getting some swings in today. So, you know, there's things you're going to take away today to make the finishing weeks ahead really good for the Yellow Jackets.
That concludes our broadcast season for Perham at home. Playoffs, though, we are planning on carrying them for the Yellow Jackets. Once we have those brackets, we'll have the links alive for you and well on perhamschools.org. Look at the activity stream, but home portion of the schedule complete for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, for volleyball, a couple football ones coming up on 549 yet. Morris coming up on next Friday night. You said it was Hall of Fame night, so stay tuned for some of that information coming out. And then MEA week, can you believe we're saying that already, Jason? MEA week coming the week after, and the Dilworth Glen and Felton Rebels come to town. So a couple home football games to end the regular season for 549, and like you said, then tune in to find out tournament play.
Well, for Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. We thank all our sponsors. Hope you had a good day enjoying our broadcast coverage throughout the day here from the Hive. Thank you, and have a good rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's 549 media production of Perham Yellowjacket activities. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by KLN Family Brands, Perham Health, and United Community Bank. Tonight's game is also brought to you by EOT Insurance, Hammers Construction, Jack Trivers Realty, and Lakes Ace Hardware. Tonight's game is brought to you by New Horizons Realty, Nice Family Sales, and Hanson's Plumbing and Heating. Once again, thank you for tuning in to tonight's game on the 549 Media Network.